Mark, first league game this Friday away to Chesterfield. How much are you looking forward to that one?
It'd be great. Yeah, it's been seems like a long time since I've had a game personally, so really looking forward to it. We've had a good pre-season. Lads have been outstanding, playing against an excellent side, lovely stadium. I think there'll be a lot of fans there live on Sky, so should be a good night.
Obviously, pre-season prep rounded off with a 1-0 victory over League One Wycombe. So how do you assess that game and also pre-season overall?
I think pre-season's been really good. Most important thing in pre-season is minutes into the lads, getting some metres into the legs, trying to be injury-free. It's been a little bit frustrating for me for obvious reasons, but I think we've had enough time on the grass for philosophy, patterns of play and stuff like that. The lads have been really brilliant. They've responded so well. We've got a very coachable group of players, so we feel we're in a good place, and like everybody said, always looks great on paper, so you'll find out soon enough, but we're very upbeat and positive going into the season.
Of course, with the game taking place on Friday, how does that affect preparations?
None whatsoever. It's another game of football.
Of course, it's the first time we spoke to you since Melksham, so you touched on it there, but how's the group gelled and how's the mentality going into this first game?
Really good group of people, very positive, as I said, coachable. One of the key things we looked at bringing in players was good people. So there's a really buoyant atmosphere in and around the club and around the dressing room. The lads are in a really good place, and I think performances have been very strong. Saturday being the obvious one against an excellent side. I think Matt's done an amazing job at Wycombe. He's got an excellent side, and I thought we were outstanding and fully deserved to win.
Of course, you mentioned bringing in good people. Of course, most recently Jeff King joined the group following the Wycombe performance. So what will he bring to the group?
Good athlete, technically very good, solid defensively as well. We want wing backs who can affect the final third more than the defensive third. Can play on both sides, really two-footed player. And what I really liked about him is he's a real character and a personality, because there's lots of people out there in football that are technically very good, or game understanding, or good at lesson, whatever the model is you're looking for, but sometimes people lack the personality when it's live on Sky at Chesterfield away and it's going to be a tough game or in the face of adversity. And he's a very strong personality, and I like that.
One other piece of news, of course, is your chosen captain in Ollie Clark. So what will he bring, and what was the decision behind that?
I think in terms of his values and his standards, they're grade A, 10 out of 10. Brilliant trainer, outstanding career, brilliant pro. Still has a lot to offer. And I think the standard he sets and the example he sets is a really high bar. If I could, for all the players, but if I was being really extreme and I was talking to my young boys as my own kids, if I was to pick a player, we've got many players, but I'd say you can't go wrong if you follow Ollie's path. He's a quiet leader. Captains for me come in multiple different forms. I think everybody thinks a captain's a bowler and a shout and somebody's vociferous and all arms. Ollie's a different type of captain, but he deserves it, and congratulations to him. And I think as a club we should be very proud to have somebody like Ollie as a captain of Swindon.
Looking more into Friday's opponents, what sort of test do you expect from Chesterfield?
A very tough one. Look, Paul's an outstanding manager. He's had an outstanding career. Done a phenomenal job in football. Lovely style of play. I think when you look at what Chesterfield achieved last year and how they got promoted, very eye-catching. That will continue. We've seen that in pre-season. He's not going to change the way he plays. Got really good individuals. You know they're a good team. You've seen that. So it'll be as tough a game as we could have got. If there was a game I wouldn't have picked, it wouldn't have been Chesterfield away. But we go into every game expecting to win, and we'll be going to Chesterfield to get 3 points.
I suppose that's the point, isn't it? You say it's maybe the game you wouldn't particularly like, but it's one that sets a really good early challenge early doors.
100%, and it's black and white. Everybody plays each other twice. At the end of the season, everybody will have played 46 games, so it doesn't really bother me who we play or where we play. I wouldn't be disrespectful to any team in the league by saying, we'd have preferred them. What everybody wants is a home fixture. We've got one away, and so be it. But we're looking forward to it. It'd be nice to pitch ourselves against Paul's team, so we're looking forward to that.
Just finally, around 800 Swindon fans joining us on Friday. How much are you looking forward to having their backing in the league for the first time?
Brilliant. Can't wait to meet them, and hopefully we can put on a performance and give them an output that they're very proud of, and give them some sample of what's to come in the future, because I think there's a bright future ahead for the club.